Welcome back, God Game Master, your Master Frank Master here. Welcome back to the Mario Party 2 Let's Play. Last time I did Pirate Land, now it's time to move on to Western Land. At this point, I've already explained everything I need to explain, so now it's time for the good old tier list making. Real quick, just one thing to know about Western Land before we get started in the rankings here. Western Land, really the whole gimmick here is that there is a train that controls around the entire board. And the whole gimmick of it is just pretty much, yeah, don't get hit by the train, essentially. That's the whole gimmick here. Alright, let's see. But let's go stand, guys. That's the only changes here. I'll put them all the same, make them all easy. Now, I think I can get away with doing... Let's see, bonus stars, there we go. I think I can get away with this, because I already won one Mario Party board, and I honestly don't really want to spend the whole time, like, constantly going to my rankings and looking back up so I can make a move, because honestly, I can care less. I'm going to do something kind of interesting to try to get things move along a little bit. Or at least make things flow better, I guess. Eventually, once you get things started. Like I said, there's a train, that's pretty much going to make Western Land. Outside there, everything you expected to be here is here, so... There's also a Hooten area. And this place also makes a return in Jamboree. Which is pretty neat. Alright. And I got that Dare Wet Go Bowser. Good luck with that one. Oh, cool. Awesome. That's okay. I don't really want to go first anyway. Going first for suckers. Going first is for suckers. Alright. So I think what I can do would make things interesting. I know I can do Mario Party 1, that's how I managed to lock Eternal Star, but let's see if I can do it here too. Just so I can... Alright. Alright, so hold on, let's go to the control... No, I'll go controller settings. Let's see, or make you a com. Alright, here we go. Just make sure. Okay, it works. Okay, now that everyone's a computer, I don't do shit for the rest of the game. This is. I'm gonna move every once in a while, make sure that I'm still here. But yeah, let's do this. So now that we have, now you can pretty much see how Western Land works. I'll explain the many games when we get to them, but here are my rankings. Because first ranking I'm gonna do for my tier list here. And the problem is I can't do this simultaneously, so I'm just gonna show you a picture of my final rankings once I'm done with them. But the first one we're going to do is pretty much every single Mario Party game out there. All the ones been created. Puzzle had this off. I think ND Cube took over after a while. And yeah, let's see where it takes us. Starting off, I'll talk about the, like always, top of the tiers. So S tier obviously means the best. It's clearly the best out there. You're not going to get much better than that. Truly is a fantastic tier, and really, in my opinion, some of the best Mario Parties out there. A tier, pretty much, it's good, but it has that one issue that I just do not really jive with. Hold on. And I'm getting rid of B and a D tier, getting straight up C tier, which is pretty much mid. It's mid. It is just not good. It's not really bad. It's just okay at best. And F tier obviously is straight horde, and of course never played means I never played the Mario Party. So starting off, we have Mario Party 10. That is straight F tier. That shit is straight F tier. I don't know if I've been record in saying this, but I have never once liked Mario Party 10. It is, like, not only is it the only Wii U game that's only being held by the Wii U, which honestly probably should stay there, but, like, it is the most bare-bones Mario Party out there. It has 3 modes. Bowser's mode is legitimately an interesting one, if it was fully fleshed out, which it really wasn't. Then you get regular party mode, which is regular party mode. It's about as standard as Mario Party gets, and of course you get Amiibo mode, which I was back when the whole Amiibo craze was at its peak. And good lord, I did not like Amiibo mode whatsoever. So yeah, don't even bother. And even then, like, the boards themselves are pretty forgettable. Mini games are okay, but like every Mario Party has a good selection of mini games, so that doesn't really do a whole lot to really excite me. It's just all around a pretty bad Mario Party. I would argue even probably the worst Mario Party game. At least the worst in the console lineup. Yeah, do not play Mario Party 10. It's not a fun time. I played like a couple wars on it and I immediately put it down because it was just super fucking boring. Anyway, back to the game real quick. Hot road jump, pretty much the same thing as last game. Only there's no limit how many ropes there are. Just go into your last person standing, pretty much. Okay, next up, Mario Party. The first Mario Party was on the list here. To me, I know I've been very vocal in saying it's a pretty bad Mario Party. I mean, I said a lot last game. Bumping in seats here. I mean, I understand the brutality is its iconic part of it. Like, the fact that it's probably easily the most brutal Mario Party out there makes it the most recognizable in that regard. But at the same time, it's making it really fun. It's not bad, though. I mean, we're not talking about Mario Party 10 shit here. We're talking, like, it's not just great. It's not great people say it is. It's just not. You're better off with Mario Party 2. Speaking of which, Mario Party 2, easily the best in the N64 trilogy. Put that in S tier. This is easily I already said a lot in the previous game, but like I said, it's pretty much Mario Party 1 again, but better. They tone it down with the brutality. Not only give us some of the Mario Party 1 mini games, also give us its own spin of their own mini games, which is a lot more fun. Most of the boards, except for one exception, which will be Adventureland, which we'll get to in a bit, are pretty fun. Great music. I also like the fact, I don't think I said a lot last episode, but I also like the fact that the costumes that characters get a little bit of personality to it. And I honestly just really like it. I really like Mario Party 2 a lot. And it's probably, if anyone says, what's the N64 Mario Party game, this is probably the first one I always recommend. Mario Party 3, on the other hand, I'm putting that in A tier. Unfortunately, some of the boards, some of the mini games kind of, like, drag a bit. I'll explain more when we get to Mario Party 3, because, good lord, we're going to get to that game. But it's fine. It's a fine Mario Party game. If they say, you know, let's do Mario Party 3, I'll say, okay, sure, right now, I'll play it. I'll probably have a good time with it. I'll probably have a great time, but a good time. And that alone gives me the hype to get me out of this. I mean, that alone is enough to get it out of C tier and straight into B tier. Platform Peril. That's the game real quick. Platform Peril is essentially the same as last time. Pretty much just jump on platforms and get to the end. Simple as that. No more obstacles on right now, like conveyor belts and stuff, but yeah. Mario Party 4. Back to the tier list. Mario Party 4 is... it's okay. I'll put it in A tier. It's a fine Mario Party. It has some gimmicks to it too, and some of the boards are pretty okay. It may have a very small mini-game selection, but a lot of them are pretty good and cool and iconic. Of course, there's some bad ones too, not saying they're all great, but... The point is, Mario Party 4, to me, is decent Mario Party. It's... Honestly, I'll probably say the standard. It's not... I think Mario Party 3 is better. That's why I put it behind Mario Party 3, and at least in here. But overall, it's a good Mario Party. 5 is about as standard as it gets. I'm putting that in C tier ahead of Mario Party 1, because... Yeah, in my eyes, it is about as standard as it gets. Like, you want Mario Party? Mario Party 5 is about as Mario Party as it... Like, you can't do any worse, and you can definitely do worse, but you can definitely do better. Like, it's a fine Mario Party. I didn't really think much of it. Mario Party 6, I don't know if I've been vocal enough. I always thought that was one of probably the best Mario Party game out there. I love the night and day gimmick that game presents, and most of the boards are pretty fun. It's pretty good mini games too. And honestly, yeah, I just like the gimmick. Like, the boards are all memorable and all have their own distinct identity to them. And overall, I just really love Mario Party 6. And this thing, it was probably the first one I recommend if you want to play Mario Party. That's the one I go to. 7 is about even more standard as Mario Party 5. That's going in C tier behind 5, but in front of 1. It is about, like, you want to talk about... I want to say Mario Party 7 is probably the most forgettable Mario Party, if that makes any sense. At least all the ones I played. That's not to say it's bad. It's still a fine Mario Party. It's not horrid, except for the mic mini games. Good lord, that was a whole gimmick in itself. But oh yeah, this one a while. The solo log one, where pretty much 2-player mini games just keep soloing until you get it. But yeah, Mario Party 7 is probably the most forgettable Mario Party. In my eyes. I'm sorry to say it, but it is. Mario Party I have good nostalgia bias for. I'm putting it ahead of 4 and 8 here. Mario Party was the first one I ever played. And yes, some people don't really like some of the board gimmicks. I get it. You're entitled to your opinion. But I have nostalgia bias for it. I really like Mario Party 8. I think some of the games are pretty fun as well, though some of them do kind of go a little heavy in the waggling of the Wiimote. But yeah, I really like Mario Party 8, and honestly, I feel like people should give it more of a chance. It's not that bad of Mario Party. It really isn't. Next up, Mario Party 9. That's going into C tier, behind Mario Party 1. The only reason why, because I think it has one of the best minigame selections out there. The minigame selection of Mario Party 9 is actually completely, in my opinion, pretty underrated, and has some all-time good ones in that game. But with that being said, when it comes to actual Mario Party, this is where NDQ took over and decided to make everyone a car. And while it's better than Mario Party 10, it's still not that great. The whole boards are pretty readable. The boss fights are laughably just a shoehorn in there. And if it wasn't for the music in the mini games, I would put it straight in F tier, but it's not that bad. Mario Party Advance, I never really played it, but the fact I'm putting an F tier ahead of Mario Party 10, regardless, because the fact that they thought it was a good idea making a Mario Party game where only one player is a player is completely asinine. Like, I get it has decent writing, it has decent graphics, and some of the games could be fun, except for the stick minigame. Good lord, what happened there? But, like, I don't get it. Why the hell would you make a Mario Party game with only one player? You didn't do that for Mario Kart. Like, you made Super Circuit, you still use the link cables to get that shit going. Just do the same for Mario Party. Like, or better yet, wait, just don't. Don't make it a single-player adventure. Like, the concept sucks, and the execution sucks just as well. The writing's the reason why it's ahead of Mario Party 10. Mario Party DS, another underrated one. Those on the boards do kind of aren't really great. I'm still putting an A tier ahead of Mario Party 8, but behind Mario Party 3. I always, once again, some Mario Party I have pretty huge nostalgia bias for. It's, honestly, I would still argue it's the best Mario Party in handheld. Which I understand isn't saying a lot, but you know what? It's still a really good game despite that. And I think he's like I said, these are the best in handhelds, and one that everyone should at least give a shot, whether it's whether you have a DS or just play that emulator. I guess I don't know. Ooh, Island Tour! That one straight booty cheeks. That is a decent minigame selection, I give it that. But holy shit, Island Tour! Good lord, back when the Indie Cube was also doing. I don't think it was him. I think it was someone else did. I don't remember who did it, but whoever did it, good lord, they didn't understand how it makes a Mario Party. Well, I took away the car. That's nice. Instead, made each board super linear and super not fun. Like, there's one board where it's just a fucking you drive with a bullet bill, and that's it. That's the only thing happened in that board. Like, who thought it was a good idea? Bowser Tower is kind of fun. That's why it's ahead of Mario Party 10. At least has one fun mode. But like outside of that, oh boy, that is straight booty cheeks, straight garbage. Now, Star Rush, I did not hear good things about, but I had never played it, so therefore I think it's best I put it never played, because there's not enough information out there for me to say, that one sucks. Oh, by the way, Crazy Cutters, go back to Mario Party real quick. Play the scene like last time, just outline or everything they give you. Next up, Mario Party Superstars. I put its dates here ahead of Mario Party 3, honestly. I have a lot of fun times with Mario Party Superstars. What a nice return to form. Like, I mean, of course, Super Mario Party kind of takes it that direction. But Superstars, honestly, is just a giant love letter to classic, good old Mario Party. And I loved it. I had a fun time with it. Every single board I played with my friends or family is always a good time. Like, I never had a down moment. Now, fortunately, because of the fact it lacks originality, there's only 5 boards in the game, I kind of have to put it below S tier. But it's still a really good game. Next to Top 100, never played it, therefore I can't rank it, so yeah. And finally, Super Mario Party. I'm putting this in C tier between Mario Party 5 and 7. It's a return to form, and it's super bare bones. honestly, it's... Actually, no, I'm gonna put behind 7. Because, Jesus Christ. I'm not thinking that. The more I think about it, the worse Super Mario Party gets. Like, it's nice to return to form and go back to original style. But, like, it just feels like they just kind of cut that point. Like, saying, okay, that's enough. You don't get anything else. Like, 4 boards? Are you kidding me? Only 4? DS had 5 and had less hardware to work with. Like, the DS had more modes, too. Like, what, you get dancing mode? Okay. And minigame mode? Sure, Mario Party 1 has that, too. Like, it just feels like they took a step in the right direction with Super Mario Party, but they stumbled in that step. They completely fell on their face while taking that step. And unfortunately, Jamboree's not on this tier list for some other reason, but if it was, I'll put it in S tier ahead of Mario Party 2, between Mario Party 2 and Mario Party 6. So probably second place, pretty much. And yeah, that should be it for the first tier list, and I realized that they only cover 1/4 of the video, so yeah. But anyway, snapshot. Give me that screenshot, and there's my tier list. And I'll post that in the video right now. Alright, give me a second, let's go see the photos, there we go. Alright, now for the next tier list, which we're going to go back to Mario Party 1 for this one, because there is a lot that's not regarding that game. So we're going to put Mario Party 1 mini games. Just so you get a general idea on what my opinion on it is in each mini game. So here we go. I think this one has all the mini games in it. No, this is the one that doesn't. Alright, here we go. This is the one. There we go. Alright, so hold on. I'll make some tiers real quick, because honestly, I don't need as many tiers. I don't need this many tiers. Alright, so here, okay, here's my tier list. So first off, this is based off Mario Party 1 mini games. Oh, by the way, Honeycomb Havoc. Back to the game real quick. Honeycomb Havoc is a game where pretty much just strategy. Just hit the block and hope to God you don't get by the bees. Simple as that, really. But here's the Mario Party 1 tier list. Starting off, we have, obviously, Iconic. These mini games are great. Best in the series, I would even argue. All around, just a really good selection of mini games to work with. Then you got greats. They're great, but there's that one aspect of the game I just didn't really care for. Mediocre is mediocre, not really bad, not really good either. Just is. Just exists. Awful, where it's just straight awful to play. Didn't like it, but as that one aspect that stays away from my bottom tier, it literally hurts to play. Which is which we reserve for Tug of War, because God fuck me, it's Tug of War. But okay. Let's start off, starting with Piranha Pursuit. I'm putting this bad boy in awful. Actually, you know what? No, hold on, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I'm putting mediocre instead. Piranha Pursuit is a minigame where I don't really think much of it. It's a fine minigame. It's better than most minigames in Mario Party 1, but it's not one I'll go say, hey, you know, I'll play Piranha Pursuit. Like, I mean, sure, yeah, maybe. Not really. So yeah, that's why I'm putting mediocre. You know what? Honestly, I think that's pretty much a good one to start off with. That's just standard. Like, that way you know, if it's below, it's ahead of Piranha Pursuit, it's good. If it's not, yeah. Next up, we have the memory game from the single-player one. That one's pretty great. I like memory games, usually, so that's kind of like a bit of a bias there. Oh my god, really? Two back-to-back Bowser spaces. But yeah, when it comes to minigames, or mediocre ones, great ones, memory match, I always like memory games. I like to always test them. It actually feels like I have some skill behind it. And while I'm okay with some of the bullshitty ones to make it funny, when it comes to, like, just making great minigames, this one, to me, always stands out. Next up, pretty much similar to Memory Game, which is, the ground pound, I forgot the name of it, but I feel like Memory Game is better than that one. That's why I put below it. But I still think it's pretty fun. I like, once again, always a big fan of Memory Games, and Memory Game is one thing it is. Crazy Cutter is always a fun one, as I think it's iconic. I always like Crazy Cutters. Once again, it feels like I have some skill over it. It's fun to try to outline stuff, or, you know, just create your own, just for shits and giggles, create your own ungodly horror abomination. There's one more way to appreciate Crazy Cutters. That's why I put it in iconic. Facelift is great. Actually, I'll put an iconic behind Crazy Cutters. I think it's a fun time too, but nothing really outstanding about it to truly put up ahead Crazy Cutters. It's pretty much the same thing, really. Just, once again, more one way to appreciate it. That's just another great thing about it too. Oh boy, Coin Shower Flower. Straight awful. If you're a 3-player, you don't get any coins. If the 1 player is good enough, the 3 players don't get a single goddamn coin. There's no balance to it. It is straight awful. But you know what? At least it's kind of fun as the 1 player to get try seeing all the coins. So there's some enjoyment to it. But yeah, it is straight awful. Not great. There's a reason why this one never came back. Oh, Shell Game. That's a new one. Well, not Shell Game. I kind of game Ice Hockey, whatever. This minigame is pretty simple. It's pretty much like, what was the foosball? Right? It's kind of like foosball. That's actually no, yeah, exactly. It's like foosball. Okay. Oh, pipe maze, baby! That that one is straight booty cheeks. Pipe. I know last game we had a whole meme about pipe maze, cause kept getting it, but pipe maze sucks. It doesn't hurt to play though. It just sucks. Like when it comes to pipe maze, like who thought it was a good idea? The 1v3 only the one player does anything. I don't think they properly designed the 1v3 mini games in Mario Party 1. If you ask me, if you're looking at some of the more notorious ones, I don't think they designed it pretty well. Next up, I believe that's Deep Divers. Yeah, this one's alright. It's not really anything special. Just you go around and collect coins right with the sharks and stuff. I mean, it's fine. And it's not really. I wouldn't say it's enjoyable though, but it's like if I had to play it, like I could do worse. I'll put it ahead of Piranha Pursuit at least. Next up, Bowser's Balloon Blast. I would put this one. I'll put it in great, but it's a very weak grade. It's probably the worst of the grades. I mean, I do like trying to go fast in it and try to be the first one to outdo the others in terms of trying to be the first one to pop your balloon. But at the same time, it's not like, you know, not the greatest out. There's still other games I would rather play before, but I think it's good enough to be in grades, but not great enough. Keep Away, the first of the few work together ones. And if you have horrible, and my enjoyment varies in this one. I'll put it in mediocre ahead of Deep Divers, but like, enjoyment vary this one because sometimes you could get a good, decent team of people to work with, and it ends in 5 seconds. Sometimes you can get people who don't know what the hell they're doing, and you get a miserable 60 minutes or 60 seconds, I should say. And overall, that is just not fun to me. But it's still decent enough. Like it's not the worst. It's like once again, not the worst in the world, just fine. Actually, put behind Deep Divers. Ooh, I love Bun Masher. This one, it's the freaking. I forgot what it's called, but it's the one where you button mash a partner and try to do it. Now, once again, as a Mario partner, just button mashing is always kind of fun to me. Actually, no, I think I know. Actually, in Mario Party 1's case, no, it hurts to play. It fucking hurts to play the button mash. Ooh, I love this one. The Piranha Plant Coin single player game, whatever it's called. I actually really like this one. I love comboing off the Piranha Plants to get extra coins. So to me, that's always really fun to do. Not only that, it's just super fun just to keep popping off coin at Piranha Plant. Like that's actually fun. It's a fun mini game. It feels like you have some control and has some skill to it, and I feel kind of cool dealing with that skill. God's sakes, how has no one else got a star yet? Alright, next up we have Slot Car Derby. This one, I know people like to say it's iconic. I think it's kind of infuriating that where if you just go a little bit off kilter, you start spinning out. I think it's a little annoying, but that's why I'm putting in grades. But still a fun time. It's pretty much the closest we're gonna get to Mario Kart beating Mario Party. So, yeah, I'll give it credit for that. I'll give it credit for that. Oh boy, the Boo one. I like memory games, but good lord, I swear to God, it's almost next to impossible to see which Boo has a star. It has the item that get for you to stop. Borderline next to impossible. And when it's next to impossible, it's just not gonna have you see a lot of enjoyment out of it. Well, that said, though, you do kind of feel like a champ you figure it out. But like, it's not really you don't really feel that satisfying. Ooh, Humpa Bomb. I'm putting it in great behind Slot Derby because it's just 1 second away from missing potential. Like, I think this game took it over the edge where now you gotta wait till everybody else gets hurt besides you instead of just one person. So to that I say, hey, you know what? Finally, you finally made it reach its potential. Good job, team. You did it. You fucking did it. You fucking fucked the Fuggerson or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, you know what? In this one though, the fact only one kind of feels a little bit underwhelming, but you know what? It is what it is. All right, next up we have is the 1v3 where Typro. I think it's like Typro Terror or something like that. Once again, Shibu Cheeks. If you're good enough to one player, you will the three player always has the hardest time winning this because like the one player all can just stay in the middle constantly. and it just isn't that fun. Once again, I don't think they properly created the 1v3s. I don't think they properly created them, and you can clearly tell with this map in particular, this board in particular. Oh, and here is freaking just Tug of War. Straight literally hurts to play. It hurts to play this fucking game. It really does. Don't play it. It's not fun. Oh, Bash and Cash. Also pretty bad. Putting behind Corn Char Flower because there's no fun into it whatsoever, but at least, you know what? The fact that everyone at least has some control over anything is better than Pipe Maze. But yeah, Bash and Cash. Literally, it is the minigame that explains everything wrong with Mario Party 1. Like how much, like the one player gets absolutely demolished. Like there's no winning the one player. That's ridiculous. Like the one player should at least get a chance. Like have the one player at least bash on the people's heads and get coins from them, as they hammer him as well. Like do that. Why can't you do that? It's just like that. You just take away the fun out of it. Grab Bag really hurts to play, and our button masher kind of hurts to play, but it hurts more than the thing. So, yeah, that's why I'm putting it badly there. Oh, another bad one. Oh, Search and Destroy. This one's bad because imagine you were trying to find the chest, and because it can spawn anywhere, it can literally spawn in front of somebody. That's fun, ain't it? So fun. Or the fact it can spawn so far away from everyone, you're spending most of your time trying to button mash with the guide you find it. Great. Awesome game design. The coin block splits the hammer. It's fine. Just coin block blocks the hammer. Which one to say about it? Okay, a little bit strategy in this one. I actually kind of do like this one, though. I'm putting it in great, being the Womp Box one-player minigame. This one's pretty fine. I've always thought that was a cool idea, just to try to match the blocks of the Thwomps. And that's a little annoying that sometimes I can be a little bit off and hit the Womp and get knocked off like that. But outside of it, it's still pretty fun. I'll put it in A tier. Shell game, once again, good memory game. Playing with the rest of them. And it really is just a memory game. That's what it is. And I enjoy it. Bowl over Mario Party 1, it's pretty alright. I'll probably put it in probably the top of mediocre. I don't really think it's all that great. And it can be a little annoying dealing with the slipperiness of the bowling ball as a one player. But at least it's a 1v3 where everyone has a fighting chance. It's not like it's not like it's fucking Bash and Cash where the one player just fucks. That's not fun. That's not fun. Alright, next on the list we have is Coin Mountain Mayhem. This one's pretty okay. Put in the same tier as pretty much ahead of Coin Block Blitz. It's a little more entertaining, bouncing on people, but outside of that, it's just a coin bashing minigame. Ooh, Castaway. This one's also straight bad, straight garbage. In fact, I would say it's the second worst minigame of the Mario Party 1. Ooh, Shy Guy says that game is also returning here. This time you're not up in the air. That's what I was saying with Castaway. Yeah, this game sucks. To this day, I still have no idea how the fuck you control it. Platform Peril is always iconic. I always have a fun time with it. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I'll put it ahead of Piranha mashing thing, but yeah, it's iconic. S tier. That's always fun. I always like platforming, and it feels like there's some level of skill to it, so that's pretty fine. Coin block blitz with the hammer is fine. Just that without a hammer, so it's less strategy to work with. Just bash your head on blocks, pretty much. That's it. Ooh, musical mushrooms. You don't know? Actually, I kind of like musical mushrooms a little bit. I still put it like in a soft, great tier. I know people don't really like it either, but I like it. I feel like you never know. The fact you don't know when the music's gonna stop, and that everyone has an equal chance of being fucked. Like, I think that's the kind of fair brutality that Mario Party 1 needed. And overall, I just like musical mushrooms more than other bullshit ones. Limbo Dance is fine. Nothing else is to cry about. There's not much to say about it, though. We really don't have a lot to say about it. Ooh, the 2v2 diver thing. I'll put it ahead of the other diver one, but it's just the same minigame. Only now the 2-player, at least you have some other strategy to it, so there's that at least. Bobsled Run. I'll probably put Bobsled Run. I don't know, actually. I'll put it ahead of the memory games. I think, once again, I think it's pretty fun. It doesn't really reach full title, and sometimes it can be a little bit loose with the bobsled controls. This game returns. This time, instead of, back to the game real quick. Instead of, instruments, you're now just doing Dance Dance Revolution. Bombs Away is pretty fun. It's pretty iconic, though. Once again, similar to Slot Car Derby, it won't be in this game where it reaches full potential. Because, like, but still, it's fun. Because, this game adds the bomb, the bullet bills as a new layer of something to worry about. It's just a bunch of cannonballs, which is fine, but that's all you're really dealing with. Once again, Jump Rope 1 just reaches full potential. This game where the fact you only do 20, then you're done. Like, that's kind of underwhelming. Why can't we just keep going until someone's out? Oh boy, pedal battle. This one also hurts to play. Why do you make rotating games? Why do you need a rotating analog stick for Mario Party 1? Who thought this was a good idea? I want to know who thought it was a good idea. Slot machine is pretty fine. Just a simple slot machine. Nothing really to go by. The next one, I believe this one's called the Light Bulb Run or something like that. It's better than Keep Away. You know, honestly, I'll probably put in Great Tier. Probably have the memory games because I do like the kind of camaraderie. And this one's teamwork is a little bit more fun to work with than Keep Away. We're gonna be done in 5 seconds. Here you actually work together for a good 30 seconds, which to me that's fun. That's actually kind of fun. Ooh, Skateboard Scamper, hurts to play. Probably put it right behind the Minecart something. It was like Minecart, whatever. I don't know what the fuck the name of it is. Crane Game, also pretty much a button masher. Hard to play. Ooh, another rotating one. The Light Bulb Run thing where you gotta be Mr. Krabs and try to make the power up. That's not fun. Hurts to play. Just why do we need to rotate the stick? Just why? Bummer Balls is always pretty iconic. Put it in a Platform Barrel. Always like Bummer Balls. The one with the Hammer Brother throws coins at you is pretty okay. I'll put it ahead of Box, the Mount Am. I always love Mushroom Mix Up. Both that X ID are pretty much the same thing, but I'll probably put it right next to Platform Peril. Oh yeah, I forgot about the rolling ball things. I'm gonna ignore it because I don't really care for much for it. The next up is Bombskiball. That's actually pretty great. Actually, a pretty fun time with it. Probably put it at Bobsled 1. Actually, probably below it. Because like most, it can still end. It can still like end within 5 seconds if you have a good enough team, which is kind of lame, underwhelming too. But overall, not a bad award. Would play it over a good majority of it. Topsy Turvy is pretty okay. Pretty okay. I would still probably put the same tier because it's literally the same game here as is there. So yeah. It's like the 2-player one where we got put together with analog stick. That one's actually pretty fun. I'll put it right next to Bobsled Run. I actually think that one's pretty fun, and it's actually kind of funny to yell your teammates. And finally, Musical Mario's Bandstand's what's called actually. Rhythm games. I like rhythm games usually. I'll put it like at the very low end of iconic. And yeah, that's just about my list. So I got iconic. I have Crazy Cutters. Facelift, Bumper Balls, Mushroom Mix-Up. Surprised no show guys Citizens list. That's interesting. But also Platform Peril, the Piranha Plant Jump on the Thing, single player thing, and Mario's Bandstand. And Great Tier, I have Slot Car Derby the starts, then Hot Jump Rope, Bombs Away, then Tipsy Turvy, then Hot Bomb and Bobsled Run, and I forgot what the thing, the Thwomp one where you gotta work with your partner to just off skateboard thing. Then Bombskiball, then the Light Bulb Run one where we work together. Memory game, Shell game, the one with the wood, musical mushrooms, the Punch the Womp Box things, and Bowser's Big Blast, Bowser Balloon Blast is what's called, or Burst, whatever you want to call it. A mediocre, put Bull over, the one where the hamburger throws coins at you, Coin Mountain Mayhem, Coin Block Bits with a hammer, Coin Block Bits without the hammer, Slot Machine, Limbo Dance, Deep Sea Diver with their 2-player, Deep Sea Diver 4-player, Keep Away because I want to get it in 5 seconds, not really have fun. Next up is Piranha Plant Pursuit, And finishing up in the awful, next up we have the awful tier, we have the Boo memory game, because that one would be next to impossible to tell which Boo it is. Type-Pro Dentry, at least that one, it was some bit of a fighting chance for the 3-player, if the 1-player is that bad. Even the 1-player is just decent, then there's a hope for the 3-player. Then you have Coin Shower Flower, this one sucks for 3 players. You have Crash Bash and Cash, sucks for 1 player. Then you have Buried Treasure, which the fact that it can spawn anywhere, including right in front of your opponent, is really infuriating. Castaway, I have no idea how the fuck it controls, and in my opinion, the worst minigame of Mario Party 1, Pipe Maze, because the fact only 1 player can control the treasure is kind of asinine. And then finally, I heard to play the games I will never play in my life because it hurts my hand to do so. We have the Minecart one, for the fucking name it was, Crane Game, Skateboard Scamper, Grab Bag, the one where you're Mr. Krabs trying to power up your machine to stop about the Boo, Paddle Battle, and of course Tug of War. And yeah, that'll be all the tier list I'll be doing for this video. I don't want to do a third one because we're getting close to the end of this Mario Party game, so we'll just see how it ends. Let's just see how this bad boy ends. I guess I can show the duel here real quick. So yeah, let's see if I remember correctly. So duel here is one's a typical Western shoot-off. Yeah, this town ain't big enough for the 2 of us. I want to say Adventureland is pretty much you gotta find the right hierarchical, pray your god good enough, I want to say. Spaceland, I think, is just pretty much, instead of this, it's a shooter with space things, or some of that. Horrorland, your wizard's trying to, like, make the best potion to beat the other. Bowserland, I'm not sure what you do in Bowserland, honestly. Alright, but we're getting close to the end. It's getting close to the end here. Filet Relay. Okay, this is a new one we haven't talked yet. So, in this minigame, you are penguins. And as penguins, you can... what's what I'm looking for? You can, what's the term I'm looking for? As penguins, you can pretty much just mash your way towards the end, and the 3 players pretty much work a relay system, where 1 player is work by himself. Yeah, you can do... And yeah, that can happen. Honestly, it kind of... This one's kind of okay, but if you're the 1 player who can't really mash very well like Mario is, then it can be kind of infuriating. But if you do mash too hard, you do fall on your back, which is kind of funny. Smile it away, boys. Smile and wave. No coins and no bitches. Alright, last minigame. Destruction Duet. I've been on that one. Bloom Burst. Alright, so this one's a button masher, pretty much. It's kind of like Bowser's Balloon Burst, only now you're working 2 people instead of 1 on a team, so... Yeah. At least they tried something different with this one. It was an attempt, but they tried. Yeah, come on, you can do it. You can do it, I believe. I don't know, I'm believing him, I'm believing somebody. Look, guys, so fast you know what to do. The many facial expressions of Bowser. I know he wins because nothing. Well, that was anticlimactic. All right, I think unless something crazy happens, I think Yoshi pretty much wins this. Okay, he wins the superstar. First off, the star count. Everyone has 1. Simple as that. Coin count. Yoshi clearly leads that one. First one in the game. I wasn't paying attention who won it, so it was Mario. Yoshi for sure has the coin star. There's no way fans are about it. Yep, to Yoshi. Well done. And finally, now for the heavy star goes to DK. Which means Luigi is so far in last place, there's no hope for him. Absolutely no hopers. And now we have a superstar. Let's see who takes on a Go Outlaw Bowser. Bowser the Brash. I'm sorry, but this is all the coins we got. Let's hear, banker. You ain't going to get that many coins. Huh? Who's there? Who's over there? Thank goodness it's you. Deputy Yoshi. Are you mean to interfere? It'll cost your life, you do. Oh my, what does this look dangerous? Yeah, get the fuck out of there, jeez. Draw. Oh yeah, I forgot because Bowser's taller. Oh, you cooked me! Well done, Yoshi. Well done. Thank you. You saved me. I owe you my life. You're really good, Yoshi. You're the real superstar of Western Land. Yeah, well done, Yoshi. Well done. You are the superstar. And with that, that's going to do it for this video. So thank you all for watching. Your Master Frank, mastering 2 Masters game out next part. So I'll see you guys then.